Good afternoon. My name is Shell, and welcome to Yoga Shred. Yoga Shred is something amazing that I found, and I've just been doing training in it because I always found yoga was a little bit slow for someone like me. I'm someone that loves to lift, I love cardio, and I found that yoga was just a little too slow. So when I found Yoga Shred and say doing it HIIT style, I thought this was a yoga for me because I do know it's super important in my weekly routine to add in stretching, work on my flexibility. So I thought this would be the perfect way for me to get that in and not to feel like it was too slow or too meditative. So we're going to start with a little warm up. You're going to sit how you are comfortable and you're going to take everything out of your head and just focus on you. And remember, we work out because we love our body, not because we hate it. We're showing our body love with these moves. So I want you just to stretch out your legs and I want you just to shake them out. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring one knee in and then let it go. And then another knee and let it go. We're doing 3 shreds today. We're going to focus on glutes and core primarily. You're going to get a little bit of upper body work, but that will be our focus and our theme for today. Just shrug your shoulders back. We tend to put our shoulders up by our ears when we are stressed out. So it's nice to stretch that out. Going back and then going forward. Practice your breathing in and out. Get a good rhythm that works for you. We always tend to want to hold our breath and we want to let it go and use our breath. Give yourself a big hug, not only to stretch out your back, but to show your body love and to show yourself that you are happy to be here. And then go the other way. Another big hug. So we're doing 3 shreds. And we're focusing on glute and core. It is Tabata, so it's going to be 20 seconds on and a 10-second rest or hold depending on your level. And then we are going to do some counter stretches before moving on to the next one. You're going to be in and out in 20 minutes and you're going to do more work and it'll be more efficient than if you were in the gym for an hour. Hands behind your head and just turn and look to the left and then look to the right. Get everything else out of your head. And you're going to drop that down. And then you're going to touch your toes. Give that back a good stretch. And then up high. And off to the side. Practice that breathing in and out. Using that breath. All right, our first shred. Now I have bands here. And bands make everything a little bit harder, which is why I love them. But you do not need a band. If you're going to have a band at home, a resistance band, best $2 I ever spent on fitness equipment, I'm going to put it up over my knees. I'm just going to add a little bit resistance. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 2 exercises, really working those glutes. We're going to do a single hip bridge. So you don't want your feet too close because it takes away your range of motion. So you want hip distance apart. Up, so you're going to go up nice and high. And then you're going to do a single one. And I want you to point your toe coming up and then flex your toe. That will be exercise 1 on the right side. Exercise 2, we're going to put our hands under our bum to support our back. And we're going to do a leg lower. Now a leg lower, the lower you are, the more difficult it is. So if you're a beginner or if it does bother your back, then stay here. And if you're more advanced, you're going to go here. In between, you can rest and reset your body here on the mat. Or if you want more, you can hold bridge pose, making sure you're squeezing your bum. I'm going to leave that up to you. So when I say rest, you're going to either hold or you're going to rest. And get ready for the next one. It's only 10 seconds in between, so there's not a lot of time. We really want to work hard. So we're going to go back and forth. 20 seconds, 10 seconds rest, starting with right. So get yourself all situated. Make sure we are squeezing our bum. Activate our glutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Remember pointing and flexing. Making sure you're using your breath. Push. So the band can be the extra resistance, but feel free not to use it. You don't need to, you do not have to. Here's our our very first rest, I'm going to hold that bridge. My hands are going to come down, ready for leg lowers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to stay low. Remember, you can go high. This is your workout. Really working those lower abs, keeping that back supported. 3, 2, 1. Hold up, hold position, but feel free. Come down, catch your breath. On the left side now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Use that breath. Breathing in and out with our mouth. Trying to get a nice high bridge. 3, 2, 1, and rest or hold. I'm squeezing my bum, activating my glutes. Hands here, ready for that leg lower. In 3, 2, 1. Remember, you can stay up here. It's your body. Listen to your body. That resistance on the bands can actually burn my quads and my hamstring. Here we go. And rest. All right, we're halfway through our shred. Back on the right side. Here we go. Nice work. You've got this. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Here we go. Leg lowers coming up. Here we go. That's how you can see me better there. You can look at yourself. You're going to engage the upper part of your core as well. But if not, it's too much on your neck, then you can keep your head down on the ground. We're on our rest. Ready for left side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just make sure you don't get sloppy in that last round because you're getting tired. Really focus on that form. Focus on your breath. Great job. All right, last one. Hands down to your side. Ready to support that back. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Almost there. Great job. Okay, instead of doing our hold, we're going to go into our counter stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands at the top of the mat, go into child's pose, and then come forward into a kneeling plank. So I'm here, and then coming forward. We're going to have 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It should feel good. It's a nice stretch from what you're doing. You have that band on. You make sure that you are wide-legged. Just a little more than hip distance apart so you feel extra resistance. We are halfway. It should feel good. Get everything else out of your mind, focusing on you, showing that body love, making it strong. Keep that core engaged, don't let it say. And 3, 2, 1. Great job. You're already done shred 1. All right, shred 2. I'm going to keep that band on, but feel free to take it off. shred 2 is going to be more core focused, but you're going to feel it in your glutes as well. It's a little bit of both. So we're going to be in a tabletop. And you're going to be in a nice strong tabletop position, making sure my back is not round, so it's not rounded in. We want a nice flat back. You can feel in your tummy if I'm here. Then my tummy is feeling loose, not engaged. Here I'm engaged. So I'm going to kick out. So I'm keeping my heel flex. So working glutes, and anytime you're only working one side of your body, you're working your core. All right, so we're going to go here for exercise 1. And then for exercise 2, we're going to do rock star. So rock star, I can either go from my knees, here, or I can go from my toes to make it more challenging. But you do you. If knees challenge you, that's all you need to do. All right, so I'm going to start from my knees in the first few rounds, and then feel free to join me from your toes in the second half. And if you're like, I'm good where I am, then stay where you are. Then you know it's already challenging you. All right, tabletop kick out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Really squeeze. Working just below your bum, right where I like to say where cellulite likes to live. You're almost there. Kick it out. Kick all that negative energy away. 3, 2, 1. All right. Feel free to hold a plank in between. Right, those rock stars, kneeling plank or toes, or take that rest in child's pose. Here we go. I'm starting on my knees. It's good to follow your hand with your eyes. What I would do if you have issues with your knees or a hard floor is to get something. You can either roll your mat up or roll a towel there just to give your knees more support. All right, tabletop kick out on the left. Catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. I didn't do plank there. I did that extra breath, and that is okay. Extra rest. Now I can be stronger on my kicks. Feel free to take that rest. It's only 10 seconds. Use your breath. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm up into that kneeling plank. Checking my form, keeping my tummy in. Rock stars coming up. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Just gonna hold in tabletop here. Getting ready. Now, I want to challenge myself in the second half. I'm going to come up on my toe and kick out. If you were doing fine right where you were, then just stay in tabletop. All right, here we go. Right side. You got this. Work that upper body now. 2, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm also going to do rock star from my toes. Feel free to stay on those knees. 3, 2, 1. Use that breath. Great job. I'm going to drop down to tabletop. So I'm going to adjust my band, catch my breath. Ready to kick out on the left from my toes. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Great job. You got this. Almost there. Everything away that's not serving you. All right, gonna hold that plank till I'm in round 8. Rock stars coming up. Your way. 3, 2, 1. Almost there. Finish strong. And 3, 2, 1. Great job. You're a rock star. All right, before we go into our last shred, we're going to do a counter pose. All right, so I'm going to stay on the ground here. I'm going to bring my knee in and hug. Knee in and hug. All right, you've got 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Catch your breath. I'm going to go here. I'm bring it over again because I have my band on. If you don't have your band, you can come in a little bit more. Use that breath. Keep going. You're halfway. Use that breath. Be proud of yourself. No matter what you're doing, you are working out, even if you're a beginner. It doesn't take long to progress. You'll be shocked with the results, not just in the mirror, just how much stronger you feel. And 3, 2, and 1. I need the last one there. Great job. We have just one more shred to do. And once again, you can have band on or band off, you choose. All right, we're going to be standing for this one. All right, exercise 1, just like in the other 2 shreds. We're going to do a right, left, right, left. All right, so we're going to do a low lunge. We're going to come up, low lunge. Make sure you can see how that looks. So it's going to look like this. And then just tap. Then we're going to work our core a little bit more because we have to engage our core. And if you want even more out of this, you can use light weights or even a resistance band. So it's going to look like this. But you do not need to. If this is enough here, then stay here. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, we're going to do chair pose. So we're going to come down and up. Squeeze your bum, don't overextend. You want to keep that pelvic floor. Think of it like a triangle pointing down. So I'm going to come up. And feel free to keep your hands up or where here. And you can also use a band or use a lightweight if you need more. All right, working that core, working the glutes, quads, hamstrings. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, low lunge. Might want to start by getting the movement in first and then add the bands and weight after. Form before adding weight. All right, last one. All right, I'm going to use that band for the squat. Here we go. Really track those knees and toes, making sure you're sitting down in space. Knees aren't going over your toes. One thing that's helpful if you're new to working out is to put a box or a bench behind you or even a chair. And just naturally makes you sit into that squat properly because you know how to sit on a couch or a chair. All right. I'm going to drop that band just for this one. Low lunge. And I'm tapping my foot once again, trying to stay low to challenge myself. Almost there. Great job. You want to do something in between, you can march. So I can just be marching, or you can take that rest. All right. So for this time, I'm going to add that band to the second half. Here we go. We're not quite in our second half yet. It's getting a little overzealous on that one. We're almost there. I'm going to keep this band for doing the low lunges. Or like I said, you can use light weights. But if you're challenged enough, you do not need to use anything. All right. Feel free to march. All right, low lunge. 3, 2, 1. I'll make sure I'm staying nice and low this time. Give myself that extra challenge. And I'm just tapping. Nice work. All right, chair squat. Here we go. And if you want more, you can come up on your toes for the second half. So I'm going to come down, up on my toes, squeeze my bum, work those calves. Nice and low with that squat. Great job. All right. Here we go. We're already in last round on the left. Here we go. Whatever you decide to use for the right side, make sure you use it for the left side too. We don't want to create muscle imbalances. If you're right-handed, you always seem to be stronger on the right. Left-handed, stronger on the left. We don't want to make that imbalance even greater. Nice work. Just going to march it out. Ready for my last squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I forgot my toes. Stomp on those toes. Let's do a few more. So then we're going to use my toes. Let's start with my next stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. What we're going to do for the counter, we're going to do a forward fold, come up into a Y. We've got 1 minute. It's our last minute of work. Let's finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Open wide. I call it celebratory pose because you know you're almost done. I'm going to forward fold to my toes and then come up and celebrate. Woo! Almost done. You're halfway. And 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right. All right, we're going to lay down and take that band off now if you're with me. Do a little bit of a cool down. Get that heart rate back down. Let's celebrate us and how hard we worked. Let's just lay down on the ground. Put your hands over your head. I'm just going to adjust the camera. We're just going to do a super quick stretch. All right, so if you can, if it feels okay for you, you can put your heels together. If not, just lay them out. I just like to stretch this hip opener. So you're going to just open and close. Still breathing. This should feel good. A stretch should never feel bad. You should feel it. It shouldn't feel bad. Then you're going to put your legs down. You're going to bring one leg in. Give a little pull, but not too hard. Just pull to your chest drop it down. Come up, hold to your chest, drop it down. I hope like me, you love the yoga shreds, you love the HIIT style yoga. You're getting all the benefits of yoga, improving your flexibility, spending time at the end, meditation, which is good for the soul, stronger limbs, but now you're getting the benefits of the HIIT style. Fast twitching muscles are activating. I also love it because it goes so fast and it feels so good. All right, you're just gonna bring your knees in to your chest and hug them. Rock side to side. Stretch out those hip flexors. And then you're gonna stretch up. We would stay longer if we were together in this practice, but since I'm doing a video, we're just gonna do a quick stretch. Feel free to stay in any stretch longer. Open wide, my favorite stretch, happy baby. Grab those toes and push down if you can. I know some of you are not as short as me. I like that extra little stretch. If not, hold where you can, as long as it doesn't hurt. Then you bring your legs together and you're going to bring yourself forward. Once again, we're going to shrug our shoulders back. For our plank exercises, the rock star is what I call them. You've got a lot of work in your shoulders. Set your intention up, look in the mirror when you're at work or you're at play or at a friend's house that you're not up here, that you are down. And then go forward. Let's give ourselves a big hug once again. Congratulate ourselves that it is done. We feel good. We got our workout in and done. Ready to go on with our day. Big deep breath in. Let it out. And one more. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Do not let anyone dull your shine. Shine bright like that unique diamond you are.